Alright guys, Ender here. Excuse me, I'm a little sick. It's not too bad, but definitely could be better. I'm gonna try bringing up uh, my chat box here. Stream. No. Ah, hell. Alright, I'm not gonna have my chat feed up, guys. Sorry. So if you're talking to me, I won't be able to see it until after the video. I apologize about that. Anyway, guys, I'm here in Indonesia. I don't know how to pronounce it. Papau, PayPal. Anyway, here's the airport I'm at. ICAO code is Whiskey X-Ray 74, otherwise known as Duma. Starting out at almost 4,800 feet MSL. I got some helipads I built into the area. You can see this is some really high terrain in the region here, all along here. So without further ado, we're gonna lift off, and I'll show you what I got. Excuse me. All right. So first of all, show you what I've created here. This was just a grass little runway, and once I learned how to create the, I say create. Once I learned how to edit the map or the world here, you know, that's not perfect. You can see there's obviously some graphical issues here because the buildings won't go level, but just a little airport action. Nice keyhole entry into the runway here if you're a fixed wing. Oh, excuse me, guys. Like I said, I'm sick. You'll have to forgive me. Okay, anyway. Power's coming in. Alright, we always do a hover power check. It looks like I'm in-ground effect. Looking about 53%. 53%. Alright. I'm going to let the nose fall as I drift forward. You know what, just for shits and giggles, instead of going to the left, which is where my destinations are, we're going to shoot right. So let torque effect do its thing. Nose comes right as I loosen up my pressure on the left pedal. Alright, this is a downsloping runway from here. So this will be a oh, excuse me. Not a running takeoff. Shoot. Oh, I can't think right now. Whatever. Anyway, I didn't add any power to that one. This cliff on the end of the runway there. I looked on the map. That's actually a riverbed. Alright. Climbing up. Maintain about 60 knots. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's gross. Oh, it looks like I got my flight path on. There we go. It's a really, really cool region to explore in the in a helicopter. Really digging all the autogen forests here too. Really makes me feel like I'm in a you know, tropical paradise. You know, flying through these canyons with jungles all around. Oh man, I'm so sorry, guys. I know you don't want to hear that. This talking's making me hoarse. Let me reach for my cup of bone broth here. Oh man, it hits the spot. Alright, I'm going to force trim my aircraft for a better control here. So there, I held my force trim button, and I recentered my joystick on my desktop. And now my joystick is centered right now. I'm not actually pushing forward like I was before. And the helicopter thinks I'm still pushing forward because that's, you know, where I left my force trim. So Nice easy climb here. As I learned up in Lukla the other day, which I'll have to go in there and add some helipads too. Uh, but I learned that I really need to not only just be paying attention to my torque meter, my torque value, but I also need to watch for my main gas turbine here, which 720 is about 720 is about red line, so I just really need to watch out and make sure I don't go to red line. I think here in a couple days I'm going to come in and add some helipads on this side of the canyon. But anyway, we're coming up on our first stop here. You can see it right there. So we're about level with it, and that's about, looks like almost 8,000 feet. So I'm actually going to be flying, I'm going to have a tailwind on this landing, so I got to be really careful. Really slow it down on my way in. So power's out. Maintaining my altitude with pitch right now, which is allowing me to slow down. When we're done here, there's another helipad almost directly above it at the top of that cliff up there where that, can't see it from down here, but I'll show you. I'll show you when we're done. Alright. Alright, I got the helipad off the nose here. Really got to slow it down. Pedals out, I'm using a little bit of right pedal. You can see it down there. I'm going to have to retrim my force trim. Okay, I've retrimmed. Now I'm going to constantly be playing with my force trim as I bring it in. I've noticed that it's a lot easier when I force trim my hovers. You can see what we got here. There's about 20 knots. Like I said, I got a tailwind. Kind of dangerous to be doing this with the tailwind, but I got plenty of power. Really, that's the most important concern here. Bring it in nice and slow. Alright, now I'm going to control that angle with my power. I know there's a tree just below the path there, or the level of the helipad, so I got to come in high. Alright, I'm going to let torque effect do its thing and bring me around. Now I'm going to arrest that rotation. Looking straight ahead. Just make sure I clear my rotor disc on the front of that building. Scoot forward just a little bit, and that's good right there. Easy down, easy down. The ground should be a surprise. Alright, reset my force trim, and as per my usual MO, we're gonna back out and check out the replay. So we'll pop it out here. Actually, we'll that's pretty cool, huh? Pretty scenic for regular old scenery. Watch that rotor disc tilt forward. There it is. Ah, oh, it's a pretty helicopter right there. I like that color. Alright, we're back inside. Replay mode is off. Okay, we're gonna come up. Power's coming in. A little quick there, a little quick. It's alright. Alright, hover check. I'm gonna force trim this hover setting. And then I'm not gonna mess with my force trim. And it'll be there when I'm ready to hover on the next pad. Should be almost directly above me. Okay, I know I'm clear straight back and up, but you know what? We got plenty of power, so what we're going to do is we're going to go straight up. Clear all obstacles. There we go. And we fly away. Alright. Like I said, my next helipad is above me. Let's take a look at that flight path, huh? We'll see it here in a second. There it is. Kind of cool. I always enjoy looking at the flight path. Nice climb out, approximately 60 knots. We're not demanding too much from the engines right now. Oh, twisted my head just a little too much. Alright, we got a tailwind blowing us into the mountain right now, so I got to be cognizant of that. I'm slowing back right now to affect this turn. Honestly, if I was really trying to fly this helicopter in real life, I would have turned away from the mountain. Not into it. So we're regaining that airspeed, go back up to 60. We're about 45 right now. Excuse me. Still at 50. Pushing the nose forward a little bit. I've not retrimmed because this isn't going to be a very long leg here. And there's 60. Just bump the power up a little bit. Gonna bring it around so you guys can get a good look at the LZ. Look at that cliff face, man. That's cool. Anyway, it's right at the top there. I'm losing control of my helicopter looking that way. So, anyway, you guys get the picture. So we'll do a left 270-degree turn. We're right. I can't talk. All right, we're up to about 12,000 feet now. So we're really in the realm of really crappy helicopter performance here. So I just got to be really careful with all of my maneuvers from here on out. Just like that last approach, nice and easy, you know. Flying right below the cloud tops here. If this were the United States, I'd be busting my my VFR minimums here. I have to be 500 feet below these clouds. All right, starting my approach. Letting the nose up there for reduction in speed. I got a tailwind right now, so probably tack on about 10 knots to that airspeed right there. So I'm probably doing about 45 coming up on this hill. mountain, I should say, this peak. Gonna try and maintain this altitude for now. About 1200. And I want a nice, good angle here. So I'm gonna wait until that LZ is that pad is right on my my chin bubble before I initiate my descent. I'm down around ETL now. Can hear the rotors doing funny things. Right there it is. Now with these wooden pads, I mean it doesn't matter in the simulator, but in real life you'd want to have your skids perpendicular to the logs. So we'll make sure we do that here after we get over the pad. Power's looking good, temperature's looking good. Alright, gonna do a little left turn here. A little far over. There we go, now I just nice and easy let it down. The helipad should be a surprise. Relax my hands and controls, reset my force trim, reset, and we'll check everything out. See how we did. Pretty cool, huh? Alright. For the replay. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. You can look at the flight model here too, doing its thing. It's kind of cool. Don't ask me what any of that means. Your guess is as good as mine. Alright, there she is. On the pad safely. So let's see, we're pretty light to be honest. I got about 762 pounds of payload here. You know, so we'll pretend like somebody else just got on. Should make it interesting. That's about the weight of one more person. Alright. Let me check my cell phone here for any messages that I might have, and I have none. Sorry guys, 1 second. I have a real life to live as well. sure you understand. Okay. Alright, I'm on lunch break, by the way, guys. Alright, this next part's going to be really cool. And so, not this next immediate part, but the next landing. It's going to be a real treat. Alright, so power's coming in. We've got about 100 more pounds on board. Oh. There we go. Hold that nice hover over the pad. Check our power. Power's looking good. It's pinnacle. What would be considered a pinnacle approach, so that's not indicative of in-ground effect. Although I don't think the simulator knows any better. So if this were a real helicopter, it'd actually require more power at this point, because the the vortices generated by the rotor system would be left unchecked. Anyway, alright, so we got all this nice open space over here. So you know what we're going to do, right? We're just going to eke in just a little bit more power and go right over the edge. Through TL. And we just fly away, just like that. Alright, so this is a huge no-no in the world of aviation. You never, ever, ever fly into the clouds without a IFR flight plan, radar control or anything like that. But we're gonna do it because we're in the Philippines and we do what we want. So I got some climb power in here. I'm gonna try and hold about approximately 60 knots. Looking at my attitude indicator, it's the blue and brown ball there. Just really focusing on my my attitude indicator and 60 knots. So if I'm going a little slow, I just beep trim a little bit of speed, a little bit of nose down. Hope to God we don't hit that mountain over there to the left. But if I maintain approximately this heading, we should have no problems. We're looking to climb to approximately about 14,000 feet. We should break out shortly there before. Alright, and I'm going really slow here, so I'm letting the nose down. Look at that. Started a descent. And this is why you don't fly into the clouds. Jesus Christ. Okay. Attitude. Roll, pitch, power, trim. Alright, power. Oh. Nose went a little too far down there again. Really want to have a steady climb in right now. I'm going too fast for that though, so I'm going to let the nose up a little bit. There we go. Nice, nice strong climb rate. Okay, we're at 12,500. Looks like we're starting to break out. 12,500, pretty much from here on out, I would be required to be on supplemental oxygen. Because the air is too thin for me to breathe up here. So if this were the real deal, me and all of my passengers, we would have to be on oxygen right now. Unless, of course, we were acclimated. Alright, so now we're on top. Looks like a hole in the clouds over there. Oh, there's my destination. Actually, that's not it. Oh, that is it. Okay. Got to be really cognizant of my my power and my gas turbine temperature. But this plateau up here, man, check that out. How cool is that? like a little resort on top of the mountain. Huh? Huh? I just cobbled that together using sceneries I downloaded. How cool is that? Little helipad hanging out over the cliff right there. I think I need to come in here and put in some autogen forests. Make it so that it wouldn't really be feasible to land on the backside there. Okay, power's coming out. We're about 14,100 feet right now. Try and maintain that altitude as I slow it back. Gonna force trim this attitude. That's a little bit better. Okay. Alright, this is the varsity zone here. We're up at 14,000 feet doing a pinnacle approach. Everything's got to be nice and easy. Main gas turbine temperature is good. Power is increasing a little bit here to maintain altitude. Alright, there's the LZ in my chin bubble. So I'm just going to aim for that with collective. Hold the same pitch attitude and slow down as needed with pitch. Power's having to come in. Getting jostled a bit by the winds here. Alright, got a whole arm load of collective in now. I'm in the yellow for power. Temperature, I mean. Just hit a little ground effect bubble there. There we go. Alright. Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh wow, I'm all the way back here. Oh, we can watch this take off. Is this the landing, you think? There it is. All right. Ah. How cool is that? It's about the time that I really started pulling an arm-loaded collective. Looking back, this looks like a really fast approach. Watch that rotor disc tilt forward as I relax my pressure on the cyclic. Pretty cool. Pretty proud of this little setup I got here. Oh my god, excuse me. Very fun, very fun. Alright, 11:27. I got a little bit of time here. Power's coming in. Oh, I'm still in replay mode. Alright, here we go. Power's coming in. Bit of a right crosswind. We're looking good. And you know what we're going to do? Not the prettiest, but just dive through the clouds here. Hope to God we don't smack terrain. Keep the wings level. Kind of going fast, so I'm gonna nose. Let the nose up. This is probably the dumbest thing a pilot could do right here that I'm doing right now. I'm about to go V&E, but I'm running out of time here in real life. So oh, there we go. You see how easy it would be to smack into the side of a mountain. I mean, look how fast I'm going right now. But we're gonna get there in no time flat. I think I'm gonna overshoot. The fact that I didn't overshoot that is amazing to me. Alright, wow, that was a fast approach. Phew, man, whipped it in there. Shit. Alright, replay mode off. Power's in. 11:30. I got time probably for one more approach. speed. Correct that with a little bit of collective. Ah, man, I was hoping I could go a flight without hearing that. I'm just flying this thing too hard. That's the problem. Oh, jeez. About to go below the altitude of my my LZ here. There we go. About co-altitude with it right now. That's all right. Let's see here. If I do this, this will be cool. Just for the practice. This is exactly why I built these things. Because I can just do whatever I want. It's a simulator. Bring it in. Sideways. Get some trees back there. Squeak it forward here. Alright, let's see my clearance here. Alright, and replay. Oh hell, let's just watch it from the top. Ah. I was pretty concerned about the trees back there, so I decided I needed to scoot forward right about here. 37. Oh man, I got about 10 minutes. Real quick. Power's coming in. Max performance. We'll go over the trees. Clear of obstacles. I'll max out my my power settings here. Get back to Duma. Which is over that second hill right there. Alright, coming up on my V and E speed, my never exceed speed here, so I'm reducing collective and pulling back on cyclic. I think I got a left quartering tailwind right now. Using a crap ton of right pedal to ensure that I'm in trim. There's my runway. Alright, real quick. Came blasting over that hill. Actually, you know what? And okay, I should be taking off any second here. Over the trees, and away we go. Alright guys, it was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed that flight. I'll try and make more of these and share it with y'all. I really gotta go, so y'all take care, and I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.